This is my speech. Okay, so one of the tools that we used during this term was Google Slides. Before I took this course, I had never used it before. It is a good tool to learn because it's handy for presentations in school, work, and other places. Google Slides can be used for teaching people how to do things. You can use it for school projects and different classes as well. Google Slides definitely is very handy because it makes it easier for you to share your presentations. It helps you embed your presentations into websites and such. It helps you email your presentations to teachers or employers as a tab for easy access to sharing your presentation. Like any tool, website, or app, Google Slides has its pros and cons. Some pros, like I said before, is that it gives you easy access to share your presentations. It has tabs for you to embed your presentations in your websites. It gives you a tab that can help you email your presentations on time to employers and teachers. This is a plus for me because sometimes I become so stressed out and I run out of time to submit it. Google Slides just makes it easier. Another pro is that it is online. You don't have to download an app either. You can access Google Slides just by signing into your Gmail account or Google account. This helps with giving you less passwords and usernames you need to remember, which will be very helpful during high school because there's a lot of passwords you need to keep track of. On Google Slides, there are tabs where pictures online are easily accessible. There are different fonts you can use to give some personality. You can also put videos into your slides if you wanted, which will add even more personality. There are some cons for Google Slides, but only a few. One con is that you have less choices on Google Slides. You get less effects and pictures, and so when you use Google Slides, you have less to play around with. You have to use more creativity when it comes to Google Slides. That is not a problem for some people. Other people, they have more problems with being more creative. And that a lot of people have that. Another con is that you have to have a Gmail account, otherwise you can't access Google Slides, which is tough for people, but they're easy to make, honestly. In every presentation there can be cons as well, no matter what tool you used. You have to present it instead of reading off of your presentations, so you have to have less words on each slide and more pictures that remind you of what to say. For some people this is easy because words just come naturally to them, but for others that have anxiety about giving presentations, this will not help at all. Some other tools that will be compared to Google Slides are PowerPoint and Keynote. Everyone knows PowerPoint is easy access. It automatically comes in a form on the computer, whether it's an app or you can access it online through Office 365. And most people have that since they were in school. Even though you can find PowerPoint online, it isn't as featured as the one on the computer desktop. Keynote, on the other hand, is made through Apple. It is only accessible on the Mac. If you don't have a Mac, then too bad for you because you won't be able to use it. Many people complain that Keynote isn't very comprehensive. Keynote does have its perks though. It has easily customizable options, which will help with people's creativity, and you can get on multiple devices through iCloud, but they have to be Apple devices, otherwise it doesn't work. While in high school, students are in a lot of classes that will assign them presentations. High schoolers can use Google Slides for all those presentations. It can make it easier to share and email it to teachers. If the teachers ask them to put it on a website, it is easily accessible to embed it on there. Through Google Slides, you can put pictures on your slides because there is a tab for that. This will help students that need more pictures than words on each slide. It may not be PowerPoint, but Google Slides does have its perks. So there we go.